Sea turtles are endangered animals that can live for over 50 years. One day, a group of rescue volunteers found a turtle stuck in garbage and plastic. They had to act fast to help it. What happened next will touch your heart. Chloe loved animals and was always interested in nature. As a young girl, she enjoyed walking in the forests and looking for animals. It was clear that she had a strong passion for the natural world. As she grew older, she worked with different animal charities and shelters, eventually focusing on marine life. Chloe learned a lot about sea creatures and how to help them. Then she got a special chance to work with the Olive Ridley Project. You might not know what that is, but it's an organization that aims to protect sea turtles and their homes. They rescue and care for turtles while doing research to help the species survive and thrive. In short, they save sea turtles. There was one challenge, though. The Olive Ridley Project was in the Maldives. Far away from Chloe's home in the US, it would be a big change, and it was a hard choice. But the experience promised to be amazing. After thinking it over for a few days, Chloe decided to go. Within a month, she was in the Maldives, leading her own team and adjusting to her new and beautiful surroundings. One particular day, Chloe and her team set out on a trip to help clear the Maldivian waters of garbage, old fishing nets, and ropes. Such debris could cause significant damage to the animals and plant life of the sea. They boarded their small boat, and before long they were picking out all kinds of trash and rubbish from the water and stuffing it into big plastic bags. The truth of the matter was that there was more and more plastic and trash finding its way into the oceans of the world. Fish, sharks, and even mighty whales were finding themselves poisoned or killed by the amount of garbage in the oceans. In fact, Chloe had recently read about a whale that had washed up on shore somewhere, and when scientists investigated, they found its stomach filled with huge amounts of toxic plastics. Suddenly, one of the team members noticed a particularly large pile of garbage floating on the surface. It seemed as if something was trapped in there. Chloe ordered the boat to slowly and quietly approach the pile. What they saw when they got there left them all stunned. A large sea turtle with a massive amount of wire netting and garbage wrapped around its body. It was helplessly struggling to swim and looked to be in bad shape. Chloe dived into the warm water and quickly grabbed the turtle. She inspected what was wrong with it, and just as she had suspected, found all kinds of garbage, string, and plastic wrapped around its flippers. It was struggling to move them and would surely die if it was not quickly freed. It would not be able to swim after its prey nor escape any enemies. Chloe grabbed her knife from her belt and quickly started to hack away at all the garbage that was tangled around the turtle. The sea turtle seemed confused and panicked, acting as if it wanted to flee and escape. Chloe completely understood how scared the animal must have been feeling, but she couldn't leave it in that state. Here's a grammatically corrected version of your script. It would more than likely not survive more than a few days if she left it all tied up and stranded like that, so she worked quickly and carefully. Her knife was thin yet extremely sharp. It cut through the trash with little effort. However, Chloe had to work methodically if she wanted to avoid injuring the sea turtle with her knife. Despite having thick and tough shells, their bodies were very soft and gentle and could be as easily injured as a human's body. Other members of the team offered to jump in and help, but Chloe refused. Not only did she know what she was doing, but she also believed that having other people in the water would cause more confusion and panic for the turtle. She wanted to minimize the poor animal's stress as much as possible. However, the plastic and lines were thick, and Chloe struggled to fully remove everything. She found that the plastic wrapping had dug into the turtle's skin, causing painful-looking abrasions and cuts. They should heal naturally now that they were beginning to be freed, but it would have caused the poor turtle a lot of pain and suffering had Chloe not intervened. Still, the task was not over yet. The turtle remained trapped in the garbage so tightly that it prevented one of its back flippers from moving altogether. It broke Chloe's heart to see the poor sea turtle in such a sorry state, but she couldn't let her feelings get in the way. She continued removing more and more plastic. Thankfully, the turtle seemed to understand that Chloe was trying to help and remained generally quite still, looking back every so often and watching as she frantically worked to free it. Luckily, with one big swipe of her knife, the last bit of garbage drifted loose from the turtle. Chloe grabbed it and threw it onto the deck of the boat, where the team bagged it up to safely dispose of on land. The turtle just lay there in her arms in the water. Was it too late? Had the turtle succumbed to the shock of it all? For a long moment, Chloe was worried she had been too late, but then the turtle moved its flippers, stretched, and its head slowly turned to look back down its body. Once the turtle realized it was free of the garbage, it began to move its flippers up and down quickly. It sped up with surprising force and darted off towards the open ocean, finally free to enjoy its life and live safely once more. As Chloe and the team watched on, they smiled to themselves, happy to have done a good deed and rescued the poor animal. If they had not found the turtle in time, the outcome could have been far more fatal. Chloe climbed out of the water and back into the boat as her team congratulated her on a job well done. But just before the sea turtle faded away into the blue of the clear and warm ocean, it started to turn once again, returning to the boat. It approached slowly, and at first, no one even noticed it had come back. But suddenly, Chloe noticed the large, turtle shape gently moving towards them just under the surface of the water. She wondered what was up with the turtle. Maybe it had already gotten caught again, or there was some kind of injury that she had missed while checking it. But what it did next made her heart melt and left her and the rest of the team with tears in their eyes. The sea turtle swam up to the surface and lifted its head out of the water. It looked around at all the people in the boat before focusing on Chloe, the woman who had saved it. Everyone gasped when they saw what was in the turtle's mouth, a small red flower that had been floating on the water. It was like the turtle was offering a gift. The turtle let go of the flower, and Chloe gently reached into the water to pick it up. Then the turtle slowly blinked and lowered its head as if to say thank you. Chloe smiled back at the turtle, feeling proud to have saved such a wonderful creature. She wiped away her tears and looked at the flower as the turtle sank back into the water, turned around, and swam away into the beautiful blue ocean. It had been a truly magical and rewarding day, one that Chloe and her team from the Olive Ridley Project would always remember. What do you think of this story? Let us know in the comments section. I hope you like this story. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss the update from our channel. Thank you.